Okay? So let's get pillar number 3, get people to show up. So we've talked about picking the topic. We've talked about getting people to sign up. Let's talk about getting people to show up.
The king of high ticket sales. World's highest paid consultant. Media celebrity. Multi-millionaire entrepreneur. Acclaimed TEDx speaker. International best-selling author. Dan Lok.
So we don't just want people to sign up, we want people to show up. Show up. What to do before the webinar. Most webinars have a terrible show up rate, but just focusing on sign up is what everybody does, not does. I just don't want them to sign up, I want them to show up. If you follow what I teach, you could expect anywhere from 30 to 40% of people who sign up for your webinar to show up. Okay? Let me show you. So this is how to make sure everyone who signs up shows up. Make sure to send out a series of rev up, kind of get them excited email before your webinar. Maybe to deliver a bonus gift. Remind people why they should come live to get the best result. And generally get them excited about your webinar. So they sign up, immediately get an email, hey, thank you for registering for my webinar. I'm very excited, you sign up. Make sure to mark it on your calendar because I'm going to teach you all these great things. And when you get on it, I'm also going to give you this bonus gift. 2 days before. Hey, thank you for registering for my webinar. Remember, 48 hours left. We're going to do some great things. These great things going to happen. 24 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour. Okay, you got to remind them. Yes, Glenn?
Those text message reminders you sent out.
Awesome. Yeah.
What do those cost?
Depends on, you can buy a group rate, and you can send out these, depends, but it's very cheap. How much do those cost? Like roughly? 2 penny? 5 cents?
But if you're not asking for their phone number, how are you?
No, if you want to do the text reminder, it's optional. If you are asking, make it optional. Don't make it mandatory. I don't. I personally don't. Because I just find that people who are with their cell phone numbers, people are very protective of that. I don't want it to be a barrier. I believe my process is powerful enough. Name and email, I can take care of a lot of that stuff. Give them fill in the blanks, cheat sheet, cliffhanger. So before they go on a webinar, hey, thank you for registering. Here's a PDF that you can download. I'm going to go through all these great things you're going to learn on the webinar, but the whole damn PDF is like blank. So imagine, let's say before VEG, I send a PDF, hey guys, here's what we're going to cover tonight. Webinar secret number 1, pick the blank. What the fuck is it? Webinar secret number 2, blank. Webinar secret number 3, blank. You only find out if you showed up. Drives people crazy. People who register for webinars say, oh, man, so sorry I missed the webinar. Can I get the answers? It drives me, I can't sleep. I need the answers. I look at this stuff, I need to know what it is. It's very, very powerful. Cliffhanger. You can also include actual testimonials, kind of Facebook messages of past attendees. So let's say you've done these webinars before, and you're getting, say, some nice testimonials. Great webinar, very informative. Wasn't a sales pitch at all. I got a lot of value from it. Take those just before they get on an actual webinar in the reminder email. Hey, you know what? Make sure you don't miss it. Here's what so-and-so has to say. Here's what so-and-so has to say. Here's what so-and-so has to say. Just because it's free doesn't mean you don't need to sell the webinar. That's the mistake that people make. Please write it down. Just because it's free doesn't mean you don't need to put in effort selling them because they're investing their time. You need to let them know why they should spend their time, get on this thing. Just because it's free, I'm competing with Netflix. That's hard. That is hard. I don't take that lightly. I take that seriously. Make sense? Yes.
You say in the first bullet point to remind them why they should come to the live webinar.
Yes.
But from what I understand, your webinars are now not live anymore, so they're recorded. So are you open upfront and saying?
Good question. Good question. What I recommend, I'll go through like in later slides. I recommend for most of you guys to do it live first. Because there's no point automating something that doesn't work. If your webinar is not converting, or converting at like freaking whatever percent, automate that. Because why do you want to automate something? To create consistent, predictable results. If the result is lousy, when you automate it, you create consistent, predictable, lousy results, right? If you think about it. So it's not technology. Let's make sure the live thing I can convert, I can sell. Now you automate it, right? Now you can scale. Make sense? Yeah?
Yes, it does, but once you get to the point
Mm.
and you have an automated webinar, do you then, are you upfront and say it's automated?
I don't.
It's pre-recorded?
No, I don't.
You give them the impression that it's not.
It's a live recorded webinar.
Yeah, live recorded, I like that. It's a live recorded webinar. Okay. I like that. So here's an example of like a reminder email. So I got this email from another marketer. So starting in 2 hours, get hyper-responsive leads in as little as 60 minutes. Hey, Dan, starting in 2 hours, a quick reminder, we start in just 2 hours from now. The best thing you can do is to bookmark your attendee link. So it shows me all that stuff, title, time, all that, right? So this is 2 hours before the thing. Yes, Des?
Yeah, actually, Dan, I just was thinking about that question.
Yeah.
I myself, because it did bug me, right? You know, I come from a marketer's background. I've been on tons of webinars where I was questioning, I'm like, is this a live webinar or not? So I think no one in the industry even announces it. It's irrelevant, and then when I go on it, because I want to get the information anyway. So whether it's live or not, I guess maybe your question might be focusing on whether or not they're being deceitful or disingenuous. I would say as a consumer, as also a person who puts on webinars, it's not about that. It's like if you feel your delivery value is that, if you have that confidence, like what Dan said,
Yeah.
then the people who attend are going to get value, then whether it's live or not. But for me personally, even if it's an automated one, I make sure to reply to questions or anything.
But if I can tell you from experience, if you tell them it's automated upfront, your short up will be much, much lower. Because they think, oh, I can get on this anytime.
Oh, but that's 4 different options to choose for. It's
Yeah.
for sure automatic.
Yeah, right? So, but if you're using like Evergreen Webinar, you can choose one of the 4 options. They can play right now. That's okay. That's okay. But I'm telling you, when I launch put it this way, it also depends on what you sell. Don't focus so much on the tactic. Because the tactic you would feel you're restricted by that. Let me give an example. So when I launch my program, it's going to be a 10K program. That program, I'm going to do it live because I want urgency. I say, you know what? I'm launching this program. I'm beta testing it. For the first, I'm only looking for 12 people. That's it. 10K per person. Urgency, live. I'm starting this program in 30 days from now. Only 12 people. That's urgency. I do it live, right? So that's just the way I'm doing it because it fits with my strategy. So they could see, this is on. And you know what? This is a beta test group, only 12 people. When I roll it out, it's going to be 15K. But for now, for the first 12 people, it's going to be 10K. That's urgency. I like that. So because of the offer, so the strategy, write this down, the strategy follows the offer. The strategy follows the offer, right? What am I selling at the end? What am I trying to accomplish, right? The strategy follows the offer. So here's another email, starting in 1 hour. Damn, another email? It's bugging me, man. Starting now. It's go time. Let's go. Open up. See the subject line. Starting now. Reminder. Starting now. Click on this and register. So this is before, during the webinar. I have something I want to share, but I don't want to share, so I'm a little bit hesitant.
Share. Talk about a headline.
Okay, I will share, but let's Jeremy, can you turn off the recording for a second? Let's not record this. Because I don't want this online. Let me tell you something about success. I notice sometimes people comment below, and I love to read your comment. If it's legit, I might even take the time to reply it. But what I notice is, because with the internet, the technology, anybody can post any comment anytime. So if they have a brain fart, they'll just post something.
and expect an answer. Well, you're not going to get an answer from me. If you don't ask respectfully, you don't ask sincerely, you're not going to get a reply from me. If you do, you see that I'll take the time to comment back. That's how business is. Don't think because you have a brain fart, some kind of idea, what about this, what about that, you ask a 3-word question, expect someone like me to reply just because you can post on my channel. It's stupid. It is stupid to think that way, and that's why you're not successful. It's not a habit for success. If you want to be successful, be respectful, be sincere, ask politely, and then you'll get a reply.